Lost Stone. The fifth and last stone of finitude lay hidden deep in the underground. But Talia and the digging evil weren't the only ones stretching their greedy claws out for it, for the dwarf queen Brynhild was extremely interested in it herself.
Time to get my wee machine going here and get me that last trinket before that dark elf lass grabs it.
That stupid dwarf again. This is slowly turning into a running non-gag. But okay, let's cut it short. These incredibly long intro and outro sequences are gonna drive people crazy. Narrator, what do I have to do?
Now that's such a direct question. Talia had to reach the Stone of Finitude before the Dwarf Queen could grab it. The latter had procured a modern mining machine.
Oi! What's wrong now? What's wrong with the damn thing now? Hello? Maintenance? The drill isn't working. What? Yeah! I already tried turning it off and on, you jokers! Oh, wait a minute. I was wrong. It was just the plug that was loose. Someone must have unplugged it while cleaning. Okay, not another word about it. Let's move on.
Well, you see, the dwarves had a powerful drill. Now, where were we?
Okay, all right. I think I know what to do. We dig out the stone. Consider it done.
I'm getting the feeling you're out to take my job right now.
Let's go, creatures. Get those pickaxes ready. Dig your way to the stone and refill my cocktail glass.
The horrible evil's smartest little snots had got together and determined the fastest way to the Stone of Finitude. However, it led through both stone and greystone, which necessitated some important little snot research. Dug into a spider room. dwarves' drill had already travelled a quarter of the way to the Stone of Finitude.
Oi, lads! What are you lot doing still lurking around here? The underground is crawling with creatures whose skulls make great tankards. Now get to it!
You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
The drill's energy dropped to an alarmingly low level. With so little energy, it made very, very slow progress. The digging eagle had dug up some dwarves. These protected an ancient relic of the recently deceased Dwarf King Grimly. If Talia and the experimenting evil got their hands on it, they could use it to briefly make the underground visible.
That sounds incredibly practical. I hope we can take that thing with us into the next missions when we're done.
Unfortunately, it was impossible to move because it was powered by dark matter, which was so heavy that no one could lift it.
That was clear. Whatever. Onward, creatures! Beat the dwarves to a pulp! Grab that thing and read the user manual so I don't have to.
Oi! What's wrong with this thing now? We're out of bloody energy! Lads, did one of you unplug the charging cord from my drill so you can charge a damn radio? Boy, I need an energy shipment here, lads. And I mean, as of yesterday. So get your arses in gear!
While that stupid dwarf bitch is busy whining, we can just head on over and pick up the Stone of Finitude. Forward, creatures! Dig those rocks, dig those tunnels, and collect dwarf beards as trophies.
The dwarven relic from King Grimly was now in the clutches of Talia and the conscienceless evil. From now on, it would be possible for them to lift the veil of darkness in the dungeon for a short time. The exposing evil used the ancient dwarven relic and made an area of the underground visible. Who knows what might lie hidden there? Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay. The glorious evil had used research to improve its little snot's tools. These could now effortlessly dig through stone and rock. One of your creatures has died. Your enemies are in the dungeon. a spider nest.
My energy resupply, lads. This great bloody drill is lay fitted with a hand crank.
One of your little... The vexed evil had some brimstone dug up. Unfortunately, the subsequent explosion exposed the home of some lava lumps.
Come on, come on, come on! We can't let a few stubby-legged dwarves snatch the stone of finitude out from under us. Onward, you lazy little snots! Ignore your needs and... Oh, wait. Little snots don't even have needs. Oops.
Energy shipments burst under the blows of the absolute evil's creatures. It would never reach the drill now.
Boy! What is this crap? Hands off my shipments, lass! Otherwise I'll slap the tar out of you and use your ears for pendants!
Your enemies are in the dungeon. Your little snots have completely mined out a gold bit. The clever evil had already improved his little snot's tools so that they could dig through the rock almost effortlessly. Splendid. the Seeking Evil had revealed an area in the dungeon with the dwarven relic. With a diabolical grin, the cruel evil instructed its little snots to dig up Greystone, even though it had not yet improved their tools appropriately through research. Now, it delighted in the whimpering and wailing of its pathetic workers. The little snot-wasting evil had its workers digging brimstone. With a bada-boom, bada-bang, the rock vanished and set off a chain reaction. Several energy shipments set out to fill the drill. You've dug into a spider room. The dungeon-digging evil had discovered an artifact. Your army has just decreased in size due to death.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
A new area of the dungeon has been discovered. Manivores have appeared in your dungeon. Payday! Another energy shipment had reached the dwarves' grill.
Oi, finally! Time to dig me way through this stuff down there. Off you go, Drill!
The dwarven drill was once again charged with energy and made its way towards the Stone of Finitude.
Oi! What was that?
The relic revealed another area in the dungeon. The dwarves' drill unceasingly neared the Stone of Finitude. By now, it had already covered more than half the distance. A new area of the dungeon has been discovered. The dwarves' drill ran out of power and stopped working. The bonus-grabbing evil had stored an artifact in order to unleash its powers. The dwarven relic lifted the fog of war.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Stupid race. It would be much easier if we just went over to the dwarves, punched them in the head, and then stood over them. There we have it. Finally, I have seen all 7 dragon nonsense. 5 infinity Stones of Finitude.
Psst, we don't want to get sued again. Anyway, Talia and the Happy Evil now had all 5 Stones of Finitude. This brought them one big colossal step closer to Tenos' destruction.
Exactly. Now we just quickly insert them into the gauntlet and then we can get this show started. Oh. Somehow, I lost the spear I was going to put Tanos' head on along the way. Oh well, but I think I'll just make a new one.
Your throne room is under attack.
The Rune Sockets of Finitude, Part 1. Talia and the Digging Up the Countryside Evil had been able to get hold of all the Stones of Finitude. Now, all that was left was to insert them into the gauntlet.